Let's get started. So this year I started the early by taking the lesson from the last year, the IOQM course, because it was in the last moment, so much things was left it out. So that is why I started this year the IOQM course very early. It's just now 3rd September, the first last year IOQM is conducted. So we are having the nearly 1 year time. And first thing is that one thing you have to take out from your mind, ki I'm going to prepare Olympiad. You are going to learn mathematics. And this mathematics work everywhere, believe me. Either you are going to write Olympiad, or you are going to write NSCGS, or maybe in future, suppose KVPY they launch, because right now they discontinue. So there are JEE Advanced. I'm not saying JEE Main, because this kind of the preparation is required for maybe some student are the lower class, so maybe they are not knowing. But there is the JEE Advanced exam used to be there for getting admission into the IIT. So there also it will work. So we will be covering except one part of the mathematics, that is the calculus. Calculus we are not going to touch in this complete scenario. So calculus will not be touched, because for Olympiad, calculus is not there. Any kind of examination where the children up to 10th class can write, they never ask question based on the calculus. So that segment will be left it out. Apart from that, every segment will be touched. And the most important thing in this is the patience. You have to keep patience. You are not going to become master of mathematics in 1 lecture or 2 lectures. You will become master of mathematics. Only you can make yourself master of mathematics. You have to follow some instruction. You should have the, intention to learn the concept. You should not simply say that, okay, sir taught a formula, I got practice. So sir did the 10 questions, same kind. So 11th question, I can do the same kind. Remember, 10 question I will do, but 11th question, 100% will be totally on new pattern, which will never be linked with the previous concept. Previous concept, nowhere is really linked. So how to handle that? Just because of that, I'm doing 10 questions. I will teach you how to think, how to relate concept with the question. I cannot teach you how to solve the question. That you have to learn your own. I can make you understand what is the meaning of this concept, how this concept came, what is the background of this concept, and few examples on that concept basis. But how to solve the question, that you have to learn. And how any student used to learn, any other student used to learn how? By solving the questions. Initially, you may find a little bit difficulty to think in that style. Because generally, when we learn in the school, there is the advantage. There is a fixed syllabus is there, fixed pattern is there. If you are learning LCM, so LCM fixed type of questions will be there. But LCM and HCF if mix and polynomial mix, then it's create problem. So that is what we have to get practice here. Whatever kind of question is there, I will fight with the question. See, the failure person is not that who could not success in examination. Failure person is that who can't try the question, who can't attempt the exam. That success, failure is the part of the life. It's not very big deal. But you should say, oh, sir, give the question, I will try. So that attempt should be there. 1 time you will fail, 2 times you will fail, 3 times you will fail, but believe me, 5th time you will pass. But if first time you feel that, okay, I will try the question and I will get the answer, by that attitude, if you will try to do the questions or mathematics, you will never get success. Till today, maybe some of the students' previous IOQM course was there. Till today, also there is so many questions comes in front of me, which I keep trying, I'm not getting answer. So there is a plenty of questions, basic questions. Sometimes I get stuck. I'm not able to solve. But it doesn't mean that I don't know mathematics. So don't let one question, two question, or five question decide that you know the mathematics or not. You should decide that you know mathematics. You should be honest with yourself. Do not try to lie to yourself. Means, sir, I know this topic, but I'm not able to solve the question. If you are knowing the topic, then maybe you are not getting answer. Maybe you're not able to solve, but at least you are trying 50%. Once you understand how to try the question, then slowly, slowly you will be able to reach. So it's a long journey. Do not try to lose your patience, because this course basically I launched for the one purpose that children should learn mathematics, real mathematics, not school mathematics. The real mathematics, today or tomorrow, believe me, it's going to help you a lot. You will become completely confident in the mathematics, but you have to show the patience. You don't have to do hi-fi so many books. This, that is not good. Only one book you have to take, and that book you have to solve patiently. That book, I will tell you which book you have to purchase. That is the book, is our reference book. Means we'll refer that particular book, and whatever the worksheet will be given and whatever lecture notes will be given, that you have to follow. Now, while attending classes, few things you should keep in mind. First things, everybody's camera should be always on. Camera must be. Camera should on. Reason? See, when I'm teaching in the classroom in the offline, I can see the children copy. So I can understand if they are able to get point or not. But when I'm not teaching in the classroom, by your face expression, I can understand that I have to go fast, or I have to go slow, or any point I have to repeat. Practically try to understand. I cannot ask every student, did you understand or not? Did you understand or not? So what will happen? Half an hour will go asking that, did you understand or not? So any teacher, not me only, any teacher increase or decrease its speed or repeat the concept by looking at the children expression. So it's always mandatory that you should switch on the camera. And second thing, proper notes. That is very important. Very, very important. Your notes is your assets. And how you make the notes, that's make difference. When you are doing my lecture, remember what way you have to make the notes. Keep this in mind. You should have proper notebook. In that notebook, all of you know that there are two sides. One is the left side, another is the right side. Always make the notes copy on the right side only. This side keep blank. Always keep blank. Do not write anything on that. Why? Suppose today I'm teaching you one particular topic, X topic, you make the notes on this. And then when you will solve the question, you will develop your own rule, your own method, or own concept. You need to update that particular. So this place you can come and update that. This place is for your notes. This is for my notes. Got my point? And I will give you the topic name, which are the topics I'm going to. Topic is everything I'm going to teach. Whole mathematics. There is nothing except calculus. Everything we are going to learn. And this is not class-based. It's not that it's an 8th class topic or 9th class topic or 10th or 11th or 12th. It's a topic, mathematics. We have to feel that we are learning a mathematics concept. It can be 12th class topic also. You will see. I will be teaching you 12th class topic also. In fact, today's lecture starts with the 12th class topic. So we are not going to break into the pieces. First we'll learn 8th class topic, then 9th class or 10th class, 11th class or 10th class. No, we'll learn just mathematics. So tomorrow when you are going to update this, you can update here. And do not worry about that. Means how, means when I'm speaking something and don't waste time for keep on writing. Whenever I'm explaining, concentrate on me and what I'm explaining. If by chance some point you're not able to write, I rough it, no problem. after every lecture, the PDF of this notes will be uploaded in the group. So you can download and update whatever the point you miss out. Got it, my point? But it doesn't mean you are not writing anything. You should keep on writing. When I'm giving question, you have to write the question and you have to go ahead with that. So proper notes is the most important thing. Third thing, when I ask question, suppose solve this question, I'm giving you 2-minute time or 3-minute time, solve it. And when I say respond, every response should come in the chat box. Or if it's necessary, you are uncomfortable in writing the chat box, you can switch on your mic and speak. Generally, mic I don't refer, because if everybody starts speaking, so I cannot understand who is speaking what. So I tell that key mention in the chat. So if you got the answer, mention the answer. If you are not able to solve, that also mention, not able to solve. Got my point? Not able to solve, simply mention in that way. In short form, you can write it. You don't have to write complete sentence. So that I can get idea and it will be more interactive. See, do not try to make the lecture monotonic. I'm just speaking, you are listening. Just speaking and listening. After that, it will become sometimes, in Hindi, it's called as the lori. And you will feel sleepy. So that way it should not go. You have to interact. And if you don't understand a particular point, without hesitation, in the chat box, you can mention, I could not understand. Do not. Your chart, only I can read and you can read. Nobody else can read. So you don't have to feel that, okay, what other people think is small concept, I did not understand. Got my point? So you have to mention in the chat box, sir, I did not understand. Clearly. Reason is there. Because in this class, 8th class child is also there, 9th is also there, 10th is there, a few are 11th class is also there. So the understanding of the 11th class child and understanding of 8th class child is different. So sometimes some points you will feel that I could not understand. So no problem. So these things, you have to respond your answer. That is very important. My writing is very poor. After 1-2 lecture, you will understand. If any word you cannot understand, you can let me know so I can try to write slowly. So these 3 things you have to follow. And the book which you are going to follow, only one book, that is the Higher Algebra by Hall and Knight. Higher Algebra by Hall and Knight. It's a very cheap, 80-90 rupees books comes on the Amazon. You can order it. You can take old copy also. That does not make any difference because last 100 years, same book is there. There is no change in the book. So this is a book which I will refer to. Everybody should have it. And you should start doing your own. You don't require my presence. But whenever one topic I will complete, I will say that they complete from this particular exercise. Yes, you can download also this Hall and Knight. It's not necessary that you have to purchase only. But my strong suggestion, do not take digital copy. Take hard copy. You're already sitting a 3 hour on the net and be away from the net as much as possible. And whatever you wanted to do everything in the hard form. Purchase the book, hard copy, and solve by the book. On computer, if you look, there is so many problems. In that Google, you will find Hall and Knight solution also. Do not open the solution. It's now available freely. And PDF, if you're reading and trying to solve question, not getting answer, you'll type in the Google, you'll get detailed solution. That you should avoid it. You should not read the solution from the internet. Try question. Suppose one question you spend half a day. Don't feel depressed. One question I spend my half day. No, you did not spend only half day for solving question. You are spending what are the possibility where I don't know what are the things is not working. So you have to make sure you should try your level best to solve the question. Not able to solve, no problem. Give a break of 2-3 days. That question retry. Believe me, if you'll after 2-3 days you'll try and same way you proceed, surely you'll able to solve. But when you will solve finally, you will get another big happiness rather than the looking solution or teacher solution. So this point, these are the main point which I wanted to tell to you. And now we can start. And first, I will tell you what are the chapters and things are going to take place. In this course, we will learn algebra first. Second, we are going to learn the geometry. And third, we'll learn function. Only 3 chapters are there. It's just namesake 3 chapters are there. These 3 containing so many chapters. So algebra will be there. This is the complete syllabus of your whole any Olympiad or anything. Or in fact, algebra contain everything. In algebra, we will be talk polynomial, we will talk ratio, we will talk quadratic equation, we will talk cubic equation, we will talk combinatorics, means permutation combination. We'll be talking about progression, series. That means nearly 12 chapters are there inside this. Nearly 12 chapters inside the algebra. In geometry also, all around 10 chapters are there, but that I will be doing by different way. Function is, of course, here only 2 part we have to learn. Basically, function in first level of IOQM never come. It comes only in the second level, but we will study. It comes in the second. If you clear the IOQM and go for the national level, then only this function will require. Not in the IOQM is required, because it's not they didn't. They means they are saying they will not ask question. They may ask. But last 10-15 years, first level of the Olympiad, they never ask question from the function. But there is no guarantee that they will not ask from the next year also. They may ask from anywhere. It's a broad syllabus. You can refer the syllabus completely from the official sites. And whenever the application form and all will come, we will be telling. Remember, generally I used to ask the student that, are you writing Olympiad? And the 99.99% students say that, yes, I am writing. My rank is this. In the inside school, they conduct some called as the IMO or something examination in the school, which is conducted by SOF. Remember, this is not Olympiad. This is the private party who do this as a name of the Olympiad. This is not your government approved Olympiad. Or government, only one Olympiad is there. That is the IOQM. That is the first stage. Then it will be RMO, Regional Mathematics Olympiad. And RMO means basically earlier it was pre-RMO, RMO. Now IOQM is combined with the separately into this. Then will go into the INMO. Means then after that camp will come INMO will come, and then camp will come, and then next stage will come. Finally, 6 students will be selected. Final things I'm saying. Final 6 students will be selected, and they will be going for the representation of International Mathematics Olympiad from India. Of course, if you are crossing this, after that, I also cannot help you. Because after that, the level of the question is a huge. Means if that they ask only 6 questions, believe me, if any time I able to solve 1 question also, I used to go to temple to say thank to God. I could solve 1 question out of it. Means in the limited time. If unlimited time is there, everybody can solve. But in the limited time, if I'm able to solve correctly 1 question also, then it will learn. So that is why I'm saying, means at today, I am not eligible for after this level. But after this level, any child is reaching, they will be themselves will be capable to handle the thing. And government to give the help. They conduct that 1 month camp and all the great teachers comes and they train them completely for the further study. So these are the things are there which will be, I will be telling you in detail how the procedure will be there, where, what are the steps are there. We'll do one by one. So now a lot of chit chat happen, and now let's come to the point. So first, today's is the purely basic things. In the algebra, the first things we'll talk about the equation and identities. So today's topic is the equation and identities. Today is the very much fundamental. Those who are in the 11th class, they may find little bit boring, but believe me, I know so many children in the 11th class also, still they are not very clear about it. So let's get started. First thing, equation. You should understand the meaning of the equation and identities and their difference. Whenever any variable and constant are related with the equal symbol, that will be either equation or identity. Again, listen. Whenever variable and constant are related with the equal symbol, so that will be either identity or equation. Meaning, if I say x equal to 3, so here is the one variable and one constant. So we'll say that this is the equation or identity. We'll define later which is the equation, which is the identity. When I say x square minus y square equal to 5, this is again equation because there is the at least one variable is there and constant is there. So we'll say that this is the equation. Any expression which contain equal symbol and variable will be equation. It comes in the category of the equation. So equation can be different type. That is the later part study. But equation, I hope everybody understood what is the meaning of equation. It's a very simple idea. Key variable should be there and constant should be there. That is the equation. Whenever the power of the variable decide what kind of the equation, or variable decide what kind of equation. Right now we are talking polynomial equation. Polynomial equation means what? Means some polynomial is there. This is polynomial equation. And what is the power of this x? Maximum power 1. So this will be linear polynomial equation. If I say this one, this is quadratic polynomial equation. Why so? Because maximum degree of x is 2. And so on. This will be, I'm not saying exactly this. It can be any format. It is general I'm saying. If maximum power of x is 3, so that will be called as the cubic polynomial. Power 4, this will be cubic. Power 4 is involved, then it will be called as the biquadratic. And further name, I don't know. And you also don't require to know. Right? So it can be go up to n degree. So n degree polynomial can be happen, and that will be the equation. Now, what is the difference between equation and identity? Identity means what? Identity means any equation which is always true. Any equation which is always true. Any equation which is always, means identity is also equation, but this is that should be always true. Now concentrate everybody. X equal to 3. This is the true only when x equal to 3. Am I right or not? If you put x equal to 3 here, then only it will be true. But if you put x equal to 5, suppose you replace x by 5, so 5 equal to 3 will come. This is not always true. That is not true at all. So this is the true for the certain value of variable. This is the equation only. It's not identity. When I say x square minus 4 equal to 0, if you put x equal to 2, it will be true. X equal to minus 2, it will be true. X equal to 3, will it be true? No. Because 3, if you put it 9 minus 4, 5 equal to 0, which is not true. Any other value apart from plus 2 or minus 2, it's not true. So this is equation. But if I say x square equal to x square, x square equal to x square, variable is there. And you say, sir, constant is not there. A constant is there. If nothing is written in the coefficient, so it means 1 is there. Understand? So x square equal to x square. When it's true, it's always true. X equal to 1, put it, x equal to 2, put, x equal to 3, put, x equal to minus 3, put, whatever you want to put, x equal to 0, put, it's always true. It's going to be always true. So it will be called as the identity. I'm sure it's clear to everybody. If I say ax square plus 5 equal to 0, for what value of a it will be identity? Speak up. For what value of a it will be identity? No, Gautam. Avantika, no. See, whatever answer you are saying in your copy, put that value and then put some x different value. Check is it satisfying or not. You should verify your answer. Wait, this much time. Tell me, I think some 11th class student is there. That they at least they should tell me the answer. Huh? No, Chaitanya. Don't use imaginary number. Imaginary number I'm not using at this point of time. We are talking real number only. No, Ram, that is wrong. No. No value of a. It's impossible to make identity. It's impossible. Whatever a you put, it will never be identity. It's not going to be identity. Under any circumstances, it's not going to be identity. Suppose you say, whatever the people put up the value, I'm just going to put it. A equal to somebody saying that, sir, a equal to 5, put it. So 5x square plus 5 equal to 0. If you put x equal to any value, it will not be true. X equal to 1, it's not true. Got my point? So a equal to 5 will not work. A equal to minus 5 will not work. This will never be identity. Impossible. Now you'll say, sir, how to identify? That's the question. Listen. Carefully listen. X square equal to x square is identity. Why identity? Because all value of x is satisfying. All value of x is satisfying. That's why it's identity. Any other way can we say, sir? Yes. Shift one side. So you'll get x square minus x square equal to 0. Or you can say 0x square equal to 0. Yes or no? Remember, anything identity will be, it will be identity only when all coefficients should be 0. All the coefficient is 0, then only it will be identity. Otherwise, it will not be identity. If this is Z co-identity, so this should be 0 as well as this should be 0. This may be 0, but 5 cannot be 0. Whatever condition, 5 cannot be 0. Are you getting my point? So it cannot be identity under any circumstances. All coefficient must be 0. All coefficient must be 0. That only it will be identity. Listen me carefully. Suppose somebody say ax plus b equal to 0. If it's identity, what is a and b? I will say it will be identity, always true. So this should disappear, this should be also disappear. Then only it will be identity. So only condition A equal to 0, B equal to 0. That's all. No other condition. Whenever you have to make any polynomial expression as an identity, make right side 0 and left side, whatever coefficient is there, they must be 0. It will look weird initially. Don't worry. It will come into the picture. Suppose somebody asks you the question. Tell me ax plus b equal to 5. If it's an identity, what should be condition? Very simple. I will say ax plus b minus 5 equal to 0. Now every coefficient must be 0. That means coefficient of variable and constant all should be 0. Means this should be 0 as well as this should be 0. This bracket should be 0 because this is a single term. Be clear. In a polynomial, term means what? Those terms which contain variable and those terms which does not contain variable. This is the term which contain variable and this is the term together does not contain variable. So it means a equal to 0 and b minus 5 0. B minus 5 0 means what? B equal to 5. Everybody able to understand?
Yes, sir.
If I ask you the question ax square plus bx plus c equal to 10. What is the a, b, c value? It should be identity. Orally you can say, I think. A must be 0, b must be 0, and c minus t 10 must be 0. Means t equal to 10. Practically understand, na? If anything always true, so x should disappear. When x disappear, this term will disappear. This particular term will disappear when? When this will be 0. And this term will disappear when b equal to 0. And if a equal to 0 and b equal to 0, so c automatically 10. Am I right or not? So c will become automatically 10. Look at, suppose I say a minus 1 into x cube plus b minus 3 into x square plus c minus 5 into x plus d is equal to 10. Find the a plus b plus c plus d value so that it should be identity. Everybody type answer. Careful, careful, careful. Read the question carefully. A, B, C and D. A plus B plus C plus D will be how much? Gautam given, Abdul given, Krishna given correct answer. Don't give me ABCD value individually. Give me total answer. No, Arjun, you are doing mistake. Adidev, you did mistake. Darsana, careful, did mistake. Check it here. When anything identity, when the every variable should disappear. This should disappear. By this disappear, you cannot simply rub it, no? Any term you want to make disappear, to make coefficient 0. So this coefficient should be 0. Means A must be 1. This should be 0. B must be 3. This should be 0. C must be 5. And if this becomes 0, this becomes 0, this becomes 0, so this total term will disappear. So D automatically will become what? 10. So finally answer will be what? Will be equal to 4 plus 5, 9, 19. Are you able to understand the point? Very quickly, everybody, do not waste time. Answer me quickly. X cube plus ax plus b equal to 0. Is it possible that this can represent identity? Is it possible it can represent identity? Avantika, put the value which you said and check. No, Arjun, for identity, X value should not be there. For any X, it should be. Look, this cannot be identity. Somebody saying, sir, A equal to 0 and B equal to 0, it will be identity. Put it. If A equal to 0 and B equal to 0, you are putting, so what will come? X cube equal to 0. Yes or no? A equal to 0, B equal to 0. If you substitute here, so you'll get X cube equal to 0. Is it always true? No, it's true only for X equal to 0. This is not always true. It will never be identity. So what is the condition? Condition is that all coefficients should be 0. This coefficient should be 0. Impossible. This coefficient is 1. 1 cannot be 0. So this never represent identity. Have you understand? So identity meaning is used to be this. Now, we don't have to spend much time. It's a very simple things. Identity meaning is very, very simple. Now, in algebraic identity, some basic algebraic identity I'm giving, which maximum of you, some of you already know, but you should remember. Proof and all, maybe everything I will not give today. Basic algebraic identity. Give the heading. The first identity, the most people, everybody know, and we use a lot of time. A square minus B square equal to A minus B into A plus B. Am I right? Everybody knowing it? A square minus B square always equal to A minus B into A plus B. Similarly, A plus B whole square is all of, A square plus 2AB plus B square. It's an identity. Why it's identity? Whatever A and B you put, it will be always true. You can substitute and check it. If you suppose I'm putting A equal to 3, B equal to 2, so 3 plus 2, 5, left side will become 25. This is the left side value. Right side will become what? 9 plus 2 into 3 into 2 plus 4. So 9 plus 4, 13, and 13 plus 12, 25. Left side equal to right side. Whatever A and B you want to put, you can put it. It will be always true. That's why it's called as the identities. And since algebra, it's algebraic expression used, so we call it as an algebraic identity. There will be trigonometric identity. There will be so many other identities. Logarithmic identities can be happen. But right now we are talking algebraic identity. A minus B whole square. Remember all these things you should be to always remember. I will not give time to think also. Because these are basic identity you should know. A minus B whole square will be A square minus 2AB plus B square. A cube minus B cube, how much? I hope all of you know, but still I'm telling. A minus B into A square plus AB plus B square. Fine. What is the A power 4 minus B power 4? Again, listen me carefully. Now stop writing. A power 4 minus B power 4. A minus B. Whenever you're doing A power n minus B power n, this logic remember. A power 4 minus B power 4, A minus B into, here power 4, to start with the 3. A power 3 into B power 0. No need of writing. Plus, decrease 1 unit power. a power 2 and increase b 1 unit power b, plus now decrease 1 unit more a and increase 1 unit more b square, plus decrease 1 unit more power a. Right now a power is what? 1. So if you decrease 1 unit, what will happen? A power 0, and a power 0 is 1. So that will become what? pq. Are you able to understand how I'm writing? If I ask you what is the a power 5 minus b power 5? Same logic. A minus b 100% into, right now power 5, decrease 1 unit, what will come? A power 4, plus decrease 1 unit more, a power 3, but increase 1 unit b, 3b, plus a power 2 b square, plus a power 1, a power 1 no need of writing, b cube, plus a power 0, that is 1, so b power 4. I hope everybody able to understand. Yes, Sagnik, you can write that way, but I'm trying to explain something else. Is it clear to everybody? Similarly, you don't have to learn. I'm just telling you have to learn till this point. After that, understand the pattern. Everybody write this answer in your copy. No need of writing in chat box. Write the answer. I will write and then check with your answer. A power 6 minus b power 6. The pattern which I told you. Everybody wrote? What will come? A minus b into. Here 6, so we'll start with the 5. Plus decrease 1 unit, a power 4 b. Plus decrease more, a power 3 b square. Plus a power 2 b cube. Plus a b power 4 plus b power 5. I hope it's clear to everybody. How many of you got same answer? Please mention in the chat. Those who got the same answer. Okay. Anybody did not understand, please explain. I will explain more. So like this, we can get it. Any things is there, does not matter. A power 1000 also coming, we can do. But in general, a power n minus b power n, how can we write? Same logic. A minus b into decrease 1 unit, a power n minus 1 plus a power n minus 2b plus a power n minus 3b square plus a power n minus 4b cube plus so on. The last what will come? A power 0, b power n minus 1. One important thing, I don't know you notice or not. When I'm expanding this, see, what is the degree of this term? 2. This term degree, again 2. Why 2, sir? A power 1, b power n. If 2 variable is, suppose I'm asking you what is the degree of a term. What is the meaning? Let's understand. If I say what is the degree of this term, so I'll say 5. What is the degree of this term? I will say still 5. Why? Because their variable is what? 4 and here power is what? 1. Whenever more than one variable in product, the power will get added. So here degree of this term is what? 5. What is the degree of this term? 10. No, sorry, 9. Am I right? 3 plus 2 plus 4, 9. What will be degree of this term? Still 9, because 5 is a constant. Degree of term is power, total power of the variable. Total power of the variable. Sum of total power of the variable. So now this term degree is 2. This term degree is also 2. This term degree is also 2. Here check it. Degree term 3, 3, 3, 3. Means here all the term degree must be same. See 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Here also 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Here n minus 1. Here again n minus 1, because n minus 2 plus 1, n minus 1, n minus 1, n minus 1. These are the small key point you have to notice. That is the way to prepare the your Olympiad. You have to notice so many things. This identity is not this much only. It says so much thing. Imagine, suppose somebody asks you, yeah, 100 power 100 minus 7 power 100. It's a big number. Yes or no? It's a big number. I'm saying this number is divisible by 93. Everybody agree with me? This number will be divisible by 93. Means, if you understood the logic, tell me yes. Could not understood the logic, why it will be, say no, so that I can explain. Okay. 2 people. Check it. 100 power 100 minus 7 power 100. Yes or no? Can I write 100 power 100 minus 7 power 100 as 100 minus 7 into 100 power 99 plus 100 power 98 into 7 plus so on? Can I write like this? Are you using this logic? Speak out. Using this logic, we'll be writing this way. So finish. This is the 93 into some integer. I don't care what integer. Wait, some big integer will come. So this will be 93. Kashina, have you understand till this point you attended? So after that, same logic he apply. Na? A power n minus b power n is the a minus b into a power n minus 1 plus b power a power n minus 2b. Same logic. Expand this one. And this is the, we have to prove it's divisible by 93. So we divisible by 93. So this identity, don't think that it's just a formula. In future, we have to check it's a prime number or not. What other things. So these identity is going to be used always. So indirectly, one thing I can see from all these identity, a power n minus b power n is always divisible by a minus b. Everybody agree? A power n minus b power n is always divisible by a minus b. It's always divisible. Why so? Because a power n minus b power n is the a minus b is the one of the factor. It will come in product. If something is coming like 3 into some integer, so 100% this number is divisible by 3. So a power n minus b power n is always containing a minus b. So it will be always divisible by a minus b. I'm sure it's clear to everybody. (14 power 77 minus 1 is divisible by which prime number 100%? By one is saying one is not a prime number. One is not a prime number. The person who given one answer. I'm asking which is the prime number. 100% it's divisible. Maybe some other prime number, but surely it's divisible by very easily. 14 power 77, I can write it as 14 power 77 minus 1 power 77. 1 can be written as a 1 power. 1 power anything is the 1. So 1 power 77. So 100% is the divisible by a minus b. A is the 14, b is the 1. So 14 minus 13. So it will be always divisible by 13. Of course, it's a divisibility concept, but I'm just showing you the use of the identity. Identity is the one of the most powerful tool for solving the questions. So this is part I hope understood. Now sometimes it may happen that they may ask you a power n plus b power n. A power n plus b power n. Can we expand it? Yes, we can expand. Only condition n should be odd integer. Why? Let me show you. I will use this logic. I want a power n plus b power n. So b I can replace by minus b or not. If I'm replacing b by because this is the identity. Identity means whatever you want to put, you can put. So I'm replacing b by minus b. Carefully was slightly difficult for the lower class students. If I'm replacing left side b by minus b, so it will become what? A power n minus b power n. Yes or no? I'm interested in what? I'm interested in a power n plus b power n. That is my area of interest. I got this. Means I want that this minus should come out. This minus should come out. Actually, this is nothing but minus 1 power n b power n. I'm sure somebody did not understand. Remember, a b power m always equal to a power m b power m. Whenever power is there in the product, it's always distributed like this. Those who did not understand, please, they can make the note out of it. This point is important. So a power n plus minus 1 power n b power n. A minus 1 power n having only two value. This having only two value. Either it will be 1 or it will be minus 1. No other value. I'm talking n is natural number. Minus 1 power n will be either 1 or minus 1. When it will be 1? Minus 1 power n will be 1 when? When n is even number. And when it will be minus 1? When n will be odd number. By minus 1 power n means what? Minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1 into so on. How many times? N time. So suppose this n is even, the total product will become plus 1. If n is odd, total product will become minus 1. So this can be written this way only when n is odd integer. Did you understand? Because this value will become minus 1. So minus plus. So a power n plus b power n. This will become this way. So a power n plus b power n, I can apply same logic without any change, a plus b. Right? I replace b by minus b, a plus b, a power n minus 1 minus a power n minus 2b plus a power alternate, a power n minus 3b square minus a power n minus 4, sorry. N minus 4b cube plus so on plus b power n. Only if n element of odd natural number. Sir, how will I remember? Nothing. You don't have to learn. Same logic. See, whenever b is power odd, it will become minus. Why? Because we are replacing b by minus b. So this will become minus, here minus, here will be plus only, because if you replace b by minus b, to minus b whole square is the b square only. So this will be minus. So alternate sign. It will be alternate sign. B power n minus 1. I'm sorry, I did a mistake. Here plus. Why plus? Because n is odd natural number, so n minus 1 will be even natural number. So b minus b power even will be positive. That's why plus. I will suggest you always keep this only in mind. You don't have to remember all these things. And this also you don't have to learn. You have to understand the pattern how I'm writing. Is it clear? So I can say from here, a power n plus b power n is divisible by a plus b if n is odd integer, odd natural number. I should not say integer. Integer, natural number, prime number, we will discuss later. This symbol, if those who are not able to understand, it's called as the element of, means set of, means n should be out of it. It's called as the, we'll pronounce as an element of. This pronounced as an element of. Did you understand how I wrote it? Because this is valid only when n is odd in natural number. Otherwise, it's not valid. So suppose somebody say, can I say 20 power 1001 plus 7 power 1001 is divisible by 3? Is it true statement or false? Now, plus is there. So first check, is it odd or not? Yes, it's odd. So 100% this is divisible by, according to this rule, 27. By 20 plus 7. It will be divisible by 20 plus 7. Divisible by 20 plus 7 means divisible by 27. And any number which is divisible by 27 means 27 is in factor. That means 20 power 1001 plus 7 power 1001 will be containing 27 into some integer. So if 27 is in factor, so 100% it will be divisible by 3. Because 27 is divisible by 3. Am I clear? So this divisibility I'm not teaching. I'm just trying to tell you the application of it. That's all. So this identity, everybody understood? Okay. Only identity we are writing. We are not going to see the application of the identity at this point of time. Application will be another. The most important identity. A square plus B square, A plus B plus C whole square will be what? A square plus B square plus C square plus 2 into AB plus BC plus CA. How? Same logic. Whenever something addition is there, square you are doing, so first take each one individual square plus 2 into, take 2 in product. So if I ask you what is the a plus b plus c plus d whole square, so what do you say? A square plus b square plus c square plus d square plus 2 into ab plus ac plus ad plus bc plus bd plus all possibility cd. AB can be happen, AC can happen, AD can happen. Then BC can happen, BD can happen. Then CD can happen. Sir, how you are writing? Very simple. Whenever you have to do, just plot all the points A, B, C, D and do like that. A into B plus B into C can happen, plus C into D can happen, plus D into A can happen. Next, A into C can happen, A into D can happen. All possibilities just consider. It will be done. Or another best way, if you're not able to understand this way, take one point, AB can happen, AC can happen, AD can happen. Yes or no? Now take B, but don't go in the other way, only in one direction. BC can happen, BD can happen. Don't do BA because AB, this side already we did. Then C take it. CD can happen, CA can happen, CD can happen. Other way we cannot go. So this is our total possibility will come. So in general, if I say A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus so on till AN whole square will be what? What will you say? A1 square plus A2 square plus A3 square plus so on till AN square plus 2 into all the possibility A1, A2 plus A1, A3. And of course, I cannot write everything. So we can simply write dot. We write this one in form of sigma, but sigma I'm not telling at this point. Is it clear to everybody? Next. Before I start something, I wanted that if you identity you should know so that I can really start. Otherwise, I cannot start. A square plus B square plus C square minus AB minus BC minus CA. Anybody can tell me what is the value of this? Till now, whoever given answer wrong, that is wrong. All people given wrong answer. Nobody given correct. Let's try to do. Watch everybody. Stop writing. I want to get this value. Actually, if it would be minus 2AB, then something I can do or not. A square plus B square minus 2AB will be known thing. A minus B whole square. Yes or no? Correct? So what I'm going to do, whatever I want, I will try to, I'm just dividing 2 and multiplying 2 here. So that expression should not change. Everybody understood what I did? Both are same thing or not? 2 I multiply throughout and divide. Is it clear to everybody? Confirm all of you. This line is clear. Okay. Now check. 1 by 2, let it be like this. A 2A square, I can write A square and this B square and from here minus 2AB so that I can combine them. One more A square is left. Watch carefully. One more a square is left, one more b square is left. Plus b square plus c square minus 2bc plus c square plus a square minus 2ac. Is it clear to everybody? 2a square. So a square, 2a square, 2b square, b square, 2b square, 2c square, c square plus c square, 2c square. I just split it. Why a split? So that I can apply identity. Now this part, I did grouping. Here. Now think, 1 by 2, what is this? A minus b whole square. What is this? B minus c whole square. What is this? C minus a whole square. Yes or no? So this answer will be 1 by 2 a minus b whole square plus b minus c whole square plus c minus a whole square. Believe me, it will save you so much times in mathematics. This identity, this particular identity. Proof everybody understood. A square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca always equal to half into a minus b into b minus c into c minus a. Sorry, a minus b whole square plus b minus c whole square plus c minus a whole square. A minus b whole square you write or b minus a whole square right doesn't matter. It does not matter. Okay. Someone having doubt? Let me re-explain. Which part? This is clear to everybody. Then 2a square, I wrote a square plus a square. 2b square, I wrote b square plus b square. 2c square, I wrote c square plus c. See, from here, 1a square I combined with this b square. And 2ab I use. Then b square plus c square minus 2bc. Then c square plus a square minus 2ac. This is nothing but a minus b whole square. This is nothing but b minus c whole square. This is nothing but c minus a whole square. That's what I wrote it. Avantika, have you understand or any specific doubt? Clear to everybody? Let's do some research on it. What exactly, how it's going to help you and why it's very important. Very important. Generally, people say, sir, I'm not able to solve JEE advanced questions. It was very tough. It never tough. These are the basic fundamental which children has to learn till 10th class. They never learn. And then they say that JEE advanced maths is coming very tough. And JEE advanced maths is the most easiest. But all these things you know. A square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca. It's a cyclic. Very easily can be remembered. It's called as a cyclic identity. That means in a cycle way it's moving. See, a square plus b square plus c square. Then a and b minus a and b minus b and c minus c and a is always equal to half into a minus b whole square plus b minus c whole square plus c minus a whole square. See, in a cyclic order, it's moving. So easily you can remember. Clear to everybody? Okay. Everybody just look this and tell me what I'm asking. X square plus 5. Look this. Is it possible it can be negative? If I give you freedom to X, whatever X you want to put it. Is it possible it can be negative? Never. Why? Why? 5 is always positive. Any perfect square is always positive quantity. Not only perfect square. any power even, whenever anything power even number is there, it's always positive. Or maximum it can be 0. That's all. Below 0 it cannot be. So this minimum value, because this is the fixed value. This is the only Chanku Manku who is jumping. X square, we don't know. It can be anything. But it's having limitation. It cannot go below 0. Minimum value of this will be what? 0. This circle, 0. So max minimum value of this whole expression will be what? Minimum value of this whole expression will be what? This whole bracket minimum value. Minimum value will be 5. Everybody able to judge it. If I'm asking one question, watch carefully. X minus y whole square plus 7. Krishna Priya, we are not talking imaginary number. We are talking only real number. Be clear, all these are valid only when the for real number. What is the minimum value of this whole expression? Everyone. Minimum value of this whole expression. Very good. Minimum value will be 7. Everybody able to understand? Are yes or no? Tell me, what will be minimum value of this whole expression? Agree. Now, I'm slightly changing the question. Don't get scared. Don't get scared. In this question, slight change. Kansinath, how you are saying 10? Adidev, 2. Adidev, why you said 2? Minimum value I'm asking. Some people are still giving wrong answer. Minimum value will be 5. Anybody who is not getting the 5 want me to explain? This is the perfect square. This can be minimum value 0. This minimum value will be 0. The total minimum value will be what? 5. Anyone want me to re-explain? Okay. Suppose if I say when y reach minimum, let me explain. Don't write, wait. When y reach minimum in following, then find a plus b if y equal to. Question meaning understand? Suppose this expression name is the y. Means y is representing this. And I'm saying y reach minimum. At that stage, what is the a plus b value? When y reach minimum, at that time, what is the a plus b value? Check it here. This will be minimum. Minimum will be what? 5. When will be minimum? When this is 0 and this is 0. Because this value is always bigger than equal to 0. This is also bigger than equal to 0. This total will be minimum only when this is 0 as well as this is 0. This will be 0 when? When a equal to 1. This is 0 when? When b equal to 2. So A plus B will be 3. I'm sure that some of you did not understand. Those who did not understand, please ask me. Mention did not understand or repeat, whatever. Everybody understood. Surprising. Is there everyone clear? Great. Okay. One student having doubt. Anybody else? So you have to honestly tell that key wherever you face problems, so that key I can understand you people. Only one student have doubt. Okay, so I'll explain. Again, I'm explaining. Please watch carefully. I know it's a very simple thing, but believe me, it's a very important this concept which I'm teaching you. When I say 2 square plus 5, listen carefully, everybody. What is the minimum value? You will say there is no meaning of minimum value because this is a fixed value. This value will be, this is equal to how much? 9. Yes or no? 4 plus 5, 9. 9 does not change its value. 9 is a fixed value. So there is no talk about the minimum value. When we talk about the minimum value, when anything is changing, right? Suppose last 3 years, you check your mathematics marks. You will be knowing when the minimum marks in mathematics you got it. Right? If I say for one examination, what is the minimum marks in mathematics? There is no sense of this statement. Because for the minimum or maximum, we require a lot of data. Variation must be there. So this is a fixed value. There is no minimum maximum. But if I say x square plus 5, think carefully. Now x is a variable. X can be anything. Suppose if I'm putting x equal to, suppose this is the y. X equal to 1, the y will be 6. X equal to 2, the y will be 9. X equal to 3, the y will be 14. Yes or no? So for different value of x, y, different value is coming. What is the minimum value of y will come? You will say, sir, 5. Yes or no? Because this is always greater than equal to 0. So when minimum will come? When this will become 0. When this will become 0, then only minimum will come. Why, sir? Because x square is always bigger than equal to 0. So minimum value of x square will be 0. So minimum value of x square 0. So when x square will be 0? When x equal to 0. Are you able to understand? So now, when this will be minimum? When this is 0. When this is minimum. This is minimum when a minus 1 is 0. When this is 0, then minimum. This you cannot change because it is a fixed quantity. Only variable we can change. So this will be 0 when a equal to 1. This is 0 when b equal to 2. So minimum value will be happen only, minimum value is the 5 and minimum will happen when a equal to 1 and b equal to 2. So a plus b will be 3. Arjun, have you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If I ask you, find the relation between x, y, z. Remember, this I pronounce as a z. Maybe you people pronouncing as a ez, so don't get confused. I pronounce as a z. What is the relation between x, y, z? If x minus y whole square plus y minus z whole square plus z minus x whole square is minimum. What is the relation between x, y, z? If x minus y whole square plus y minus z whole square plus z minus x whole square is minimum. Relation between x, y, z. Relation between x, y, z if this total is minimum. Only two people given correct answer. 3, 4, 5. Yes. Why this will be minimum only when this is, because this, all are variable. This should be minimum, this should be minimum, this should be minimum. This is the minimum, this is the power even. So minimum will be only when this is 0. Means x minus y 0, y minus z 0, z minus x 0. That means x equal to y equal to z, z equal to x. That means x equal to y equal to z. Am I clear? This quantity will be minimum only when x equal to y equal to z. You can verify. You can verify. Different value. If you put it, you'll get different value. But this value will be lowest when they are equal. Arjun, you given still wrong answer. Have you understand now? Okay. I'm changing question. Please concentrate. If x minus 1 whole square plus y plus 3 whole square plus z minus 4 whole square is equal to 0, then find x plus y plus z. J. Ramcharan, please check your answer. Pranjal, I am not able to see any one of your answer. Look, this is equal to 0. Actually, the minimum value of this is what? 0. And it's equal to 0, means it's taking minimum value. This will be minimum only. By this quantity equal to 0. Think carefully. Sum of positive number never be 0. Only one possibility, ki all three are 0. If I say, listen me carefully, a plus b equal to 0, what does mean it? Practically think. Meaning is that ki one will be positive and another will be negative. Then only it will be 0. Yes or no? Or other possibility ki both are 0. Other possibility, both are 0. Two possibilities there. One possibility ki one is positive, other is negative, so they will cancel. Value will come 0. Other possibility, all these two should be, both should be 0. Similarly, if I say a plus b plus c equal to 0, what does mean it? It means at least one is negative. At least one is negative. One negative, two positive. Or two negative, one positive. Then only it will get cancelled. Or all three should be 0. Are you getting? By sum of quantity is 0, that means some number should be positive, some number should be negative, then only it will be 0. Or all numbers should be 0. Or think this summation is 0. So what is the possibility कि by this few of out of these three, 2 should be positive, 1 should be negative, or 2 negative, 1 positive. Then only they will cancel. But that is impossible. Why impossible, sir? Because all are perfect square quantity. And perfect square never be negative. Perfect square never be negative. So what is the other possibility? Other possibility, all three should has to be 0. Means this 0, this is also 0, this is also 0. Then only it will be 0. Are you able to visualize this concept or not? Everybody able to understand this concept?
Yes, sir.
So it means none of them can be negative. All are positive. So sum of positive cannot be 0. The only possibility is sum of them are all three must be 0. So all three 0 means this 0. This 0 means what? X minus 1 should be 0. Y plus 3 should be 0. Z minus 4 should be 0. That means X equal to 1, Y equal to minus 3, Z equal to 4. So X plus Y plus Z will be equal to what? 2. I'm sure it's clear. So you can think this way also. You can think in the other way also. Means like minimum condition also. Though students who are in the lower classes, they will understand this way easily. Other people can understand by minimum way also. It's mathematics, whatever way you want to learn. Check carefully. It's a beautiful thing. All this drama I did to explain you the logic behind it. This value equal to this. Think carefully. These are all three are positive or not. This is also positive. This is also positive. This is also positive. It means if this becomes 0, this one, to only one possibility, this should be 0 as well as this should be 0 as well as this should be 0. Speak out. So here, one very important, if a square plus b square plus c square equal to ab plus bc plus ca, then a equal to b equal to c. Think how I say. If a square plus b square plus c square equal to ab plus bc plus ca, then 100% a equal to b equal to c. Why so? Let's see. If a square plus b square plus c square equal to ab plus bc plus ca, and if you substitute this value here, wait, this is the ab plus bc plus ca. So this total value will become 0 or not? This total becomes 0, so it means this is 0. And this will be 0 only when all three are 0. Means a minus b must be 0, b minus c must be 0, c minus a must be 0. Means a equal to b equal to c equal to a. So a equal to b equal to c. Did not understand. Understood, everybody? Please confirm, all of you. If you understood, yes. Could not understand, no. So that I can re-explain. Till now, one student did not understand. Anybody else? What I taught you? A square plus b square plus c square equal, minus ab minus bc minus ca. is always equal to half a minus b the whole square plus b minus c the whole square plus c minus a the whole square. This value is this. Now, if a square plus b square plus c square equal to ab plus bc plus ca, this condition, put it here. If in place of this total, you put this much, this will become 0. You got 0 equal to half a minus b the whole square plus b minus c the whole square plus c minus a the whole square. So it means 2 we can multiply, it becomes 0. A minus b whole square plus b minus c whole square plus c minus a whole square equal to 0. This will be 0 only because all are positive. The only possibility individually everyone should be 0. That means a minus b must be 0, b minus c must be 0, c minus a must be 0. That means a equal to b equal to c equal to a. Or you can just say a equal to b equal to c. The student who said could not understand, please confirm. Did you understand now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this point, I hope you understood. We are going to use a very exhaust way this logic. It's very, very much helpful. You should remember, as like you remember a plus b whole square formula, same way you have to remember this. Few identity you have to remember. You will not have that much time to derive every time. Few identity you should always remember. A square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca equal to half a minus b whole square plus b minus c whole square plus c minus a whole square. As like I remember, you have to remember. Is it clear? So this is very important. Very, very important. And the next one, more important than this. Next, identity. A cube plus B cube plus C cube minus 3ABC always equal to A plus B plus C into A square plus B square plus C square minus AB minus BC minus CA. A square plus B square plus C square minus 3ABC always equal to A plus B plus C into A square plus B square plus C square minus AB minus BC minus CA. Always. Proof at this point of time I am not giving. That is for your homework. You have to give the proof of this. So proof you have to fight with that. 2 days you are taking, 3 days you are taking, no problem. And try to prove. Okay. Let's do a little bit more research on it. This we already learned. This bracket we already learned. So can I write this way? R 1 by 2. Yes, sir. Check everybody. This line, everybody understood. Nothing from the previous identity. This value I substituted 1 by 2 into A minus B whole square plus B minus C whole square plus C minus A whole square. 1 by 2 I taken out. That's the only thing is it. Now, if A cube plus B cube plus C cube equal to 3ABC, if A cube plus B cube plus C cube equal to 3ABC, then anyone can tell me condition. if a cube plus b cube plus c cube equal to 3abc, what will be relation between abc? A cube plus b cube plus c cube equal to 3abc. Then check it here. A cube plus b cube plus c cube equal to 3abc means this part left side will become 0 because this value equal to 3abc, 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 bye bye. Value 0. Yes or no? Means right side should be 0. Right side 0 when either this is 0 or this is 0. This point keep in mind. If I say x into y equal to 0, always you should say like this, x equal to 0 or y equal to 0. Both conditions. So either this 0 means then a plus b plus c equal to 0 or this 0 and this 0 we know can be happen only when a equal to b equal to c. I notice maximum equivalent given this. But this also will be the one of the option. Is it clear to everybody? A equal to b equal to c. Or a plus b. This part maximum children used to miss out. Remember this. A cube plus b cube plus c cube equal to 3abc. Then a plus b plus c equal to 0 or a equal to b equal to c. Or a equal to b equal to c. So this much total initial basic identity which I want that everyone should remember. I'm not teaching you application of these identities. You will see the application of these identity night 2 o'clock also you should remember. Especially this last 2, 3 which I told you. You must remember. Right? So I'm giving you 10-minute break for all of you. Right now time is 12:45. Will be, 11:45. 11:55 will be getting started. So these are the identity which we have, you should know for the further understanding. See, few things will be there when I'm teaching a particular things. So what will happen that the basics, what I require, I will be telling in that. For example, for teaching you the equations, I need this identity you should know. That's why this identity I told you. This is not part of the algebraic identity, will be done separately. But these are the fundamental things which you should know to understand the further things. That is why I told you all this point. Now, coming to the equation. So as I told you, there are different type of equations will be there. One will be the linear equation, quadratic equation, cubic, and all other different type of equations. We'll be starting with this solving the equations. And first we'll discuss about the linear equations. Before that, I need to teach you one concept that is called the determinants. It's one of the basic concepts. In fact, it's a 12th class topic. If you open the 12th class book from internet, NCRT, ICSC. So this is the one of the chapter which generally, but I never know that why they put in 10th class. Children should learn from the basics itself. Determinants we use for doing calculation. When we have big calculation, so determinants can help us to do that calculation quickly, and it's a more visualized way. So what exactly determinant? Determinant is nothing but arrangement of the numbers numbers are variable in row and column. Arrangement of, write it down definition, arrangement of numbers are variable in row and column. Row and column. We arrange the numbers in the rows and column. But condition ki number of rows must be equal to number of columns. This is the most important condition. Means you cannot be happen that there will be 2 row and 3 column. If 2 rows to 2 column, 3 rows to 3 column, whatever number of row, that many number of columns there. And it's always represented by the vertical line. For example, suppose I write like this: A, B, C, D. This is the vertical line. This is the determinant representation. How many rows are there? If I ask you how many rows, you'll say 1, 2. 2 rows are there. Am I right or not? And how many columns are there? So I will say there are 2 columns. One is this, one is this. These are called as the element of the determinant. A, B, C, D. I hope getting it is very simple. It's not at all difficult. The row and column is there. This is called as the second order determinant, 2 into 2. Second order determinant. Second order determinant, because 2 rows are there. Order determinants. Determinant generally short form DET we write. If I say, can you form 3 order determinant? Yes. A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3, and so on. 3 into 3 order. Third order determinant. In fact, n order determinant can be happen, but we have to study up to third order one. We are not going to study more than that. Up to 12th class. In 12th class also, it will be up to third order determinant only is there. Is this clear to everybody? How will you write the first order determinant? First order means what? Row 1 and column 1. Can you tell me how many elements will be there in the first order determinant? Here, how many elements? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, 8. In first order determinant, how many elements will be there? Only 1 row is there, only 1 column is there. How many elements? Yes. So Agni, you are doing mistake. Earlier you said correct. Now you're saying, okay, now correct. Only 1 element, bhai. This is not mod A. This is not absolute value of A. This is the representation of determinant. Determinant of order 1. Order 1. Wait, 1 row, 1 column. That's all. Is this point clear? Determinant of 1 order is always equal to that itself. Value of the first order determinant is that itself. Determinant of second order, what's it? A, B, C, D. How to calculate? Follow this rule. What rule? this into this minus this into this. Means A into D minus C into B. A into like this minus this. If I say what is the value of this determinant 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll say 1 into 4. Always start from here. 1 into 4, 4 minus 3 into 2, 6 minus 2. What is the determinant of 3, 6 minus 2, 1? So what do you say? 3 into 1 minus 2 into 6. So this will become plus 12. So that will be 50. Very, very simple. It's just multiplication, nothing else. Am I clear? Determinant of, everybody is going to tell me, 3, 4, 6, 8. Very fast. Yes, 0. 3 into 8, 24, minus 6 into 4, 24, 0. Am I right? So first order determinant, nothing has to be done. Just simply remove the determinant symbol. Second order determinant is again a simple like this logic you can apply. Third order determinant is slightly calculative, which has to be taken care carefully. Watch. Whenever you have to calculate third order determinant, we'll say, suppose A1, A2, A3. This don't write, just watch. B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. Third are more than 3 order. Fourth order also same rule. Fifth order also same rule. Whatever I'm going to teach you. Whenever any third or more than third order determinant calculation you have to do, always take the first row, this one, and take first column, first element of the first row, right? A1 into whatever element you consider, that row and column, leave it. That row and that column, leave it. So what is left? Whatever left, write in determinant. Means B1, B2, C2, B3, C3. Did you understand? First element, take it. Remove that row and column. Whatever left, that is write it. First element, take as it plus, second minus, third plus. Like this rule will be there. If fourth order, the plus, minus again will come. Fifth order, plus, minus, means alternate sign. So first one, as it is. Second, minus sign will come, and then second element. Now when you're taking this element, then what you do? Remove the row and column where this element present. This element is present where? In the first row, remove it. And second column, remove it. Whatever left it out, write in the determinant. So what will come? B1, C1, B3, C3. Am I clear? After that, go to the next one. Next one, what happened? Plus. So plus A3 determinant. Remove this. So what's left? B1, C1, B2, C2. I'm sure everybody understood. This procedure do what? This procedure convert third order determinant into the second order determinant. And second order determinant we know. Clear to everybody? For example, let's see some example. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 0, 2. This I want to calculate. ठीक है भाई. तो फर्स्ट एलिमेंट टेक दिस वन, 1 into balance whatever. Remove this row, this column. So what's left? 2, 0, 1, 2. Then minus second element 2, determinant of this remove, this remove. What's left? 3, 1, 1, 2. Then take this one plus 3. Remove this column, this row. So what's left? 3, 1, 2, 0. I hope able to understand everybody. 1 into 1 means doesn't mean anything, leave it. This how will be 2 into 2, 4 minus 0. So 4 minus 2 into 3 into 6 minus 1. 6 minus 1, 4 into 4 plus 3 into 0, 0 minus 1 into 2. So 0 minus 2. So value is coming what? Minus 8 minus 6 minus 14 is the answer. Something wrong I did, I think. 6 minus 1, 5. Sorry. I did mistake. I'm sorry. Minus 2 into this will become 6 minus 1, 5. I wrote this part actually by mistake. It will be 5. So minus 10 minus 6 minus 16. 4 is also there, na? 4 minus 10 minus 6 minus 6 minus 6 minus 12. Is it done? Clear? Everybody understood? Everyone, give me answer for this. 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 0, 3, 1, 2. Please keep camera on. I already told every time I will not repeat the things. Still, some people are giving different answer. Please check calculation. Calculation should be very clear. Calculation mistake always dangerous because that cannot be corrected. Concept mistake you can correct. Calculation mistake is very dangerous thing. So always careful while doing calculation. Let's verify. I also don't know answer. So this is gone 2 into determinant of this gone, and 2102 minus 3 into this gone, and we'll get 1302 plus 5 into this gone, 1321, 1321. So this will be what? 2 into 4 minus 0 minus 3 into 2 minus 0 plus 5 into 1 minus 6. I hope I'm doing correct. This is the 8 minus 6 minus 25. So 8 minus 6, 2 minus 2, 2 minus 25. Sorry, minus 23. This will be your answer. See, I know some people do calculation mistake. I will suggest you few tips to decrease calculation mistake. I'm not saying 100% it's immediately it will work. When you do calculation, always remember to concentrate only on that part. Do not try to look here and there. Or do not try to think about the next step. Generally, when we do something, we always think about the next step, which generate the maximum calculation mistake. So concentrate only on that part. It's not easy to immediately apply this, but slowly try to do practice. Okay, I will not think about other step. I will not think about other question or anything else. This thing calculation mistake happen due to the thinking process. When you keep thinking about the next step, surely something, or maybe you are doing calculation here and you are looking this 5, so somewhere it will come as a 2 to 4 plus 5. 1 into 0 you will consider as a 1 because 5 you seen in your mind somewhere 5 is there and it's look like 5. 2 into 2, 4 plus 5, 1, 5. So 1 into you forget if you look this. So try to concentrate only on that portion. So calculation mistake will be avoided. Anyway, so I hope you understood the process. We'll do the practice, don't worry. Now, actually, second order determinant also same thing. If you notice, A, B, C, D. Of course, we don't require any method, but still, you want to follow this method? Yes. This is the plus, this is the minus. The A, and remove this row, and this column. So what's left? Only this. Whatever left, write in determinant. Minus second one, C, and this column, this row gone. Whatever left, write in determinant. And all of you know, this is the first order determinant. First order determinant will be same value. So it will become what? AD minus BC. Because this will become B. Is it clear? So this is the basic rule for solving any determinant. But this rule is then why we are using determinant when we have to do calculation? 90% time we don't calculate determinant. By looking determinant, we can tell the answers. That is the beauty of determinant. And for that, there is some structure. Now onwards, I will call third order determinant property if I'm telling. So I will read like this. You should understand the meaning. This means row 1. This is containing 3 elements. So in place of writing complete, I will write this much. Have you understand? R1 means what? A1, A2, A3. R2 means what? B1, B2, B3. R3 means what? C1, C2, C3. Have you understand? Just for short form, just to save the time, nothing else. The rule what? Or you can give the heading properties of determinant. Properties of determinant. Properties of determinant. Look, first, if any row or column, all elements are 0, then value of determinant will be 0. If any particular row, all the elements are 0, or any particular column, all the elements are 0, then the value of determinant will be 0. Meaning, suppose somebody asks you, what is the value of this determinant? 0, 0, 2, 3. I will say 0. No need of calculation. If you calculate, then also it becomes 0. Why it's 0? Because all the elements of first column is 0. If I say, what is the value of this determinant? 2, 3, 5, 0, 0, 0, 1, 3, 1, 0. Because second row, all the elements are 0. Are you able to understand my point? If you calculate, then also it will come 0. But we should not calculate. That is why we are learning determinants. By looking itself, we could say that the determinant value will be 0. I hope it's clear to everybody. Second point. Second rule. If two rows or two columns are identical, then value of determinant will be 0. Meaning, if I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, I will not calculate value 0. Because first column and third column are identical. First column and third column is what? Identical. That's why it's a determinant value. Directly I can say 0. Are you able to understand the point? Not only with the column, row also same rule. Suppose somebody say 2, 5, 7, A, B, C, A, B, C. What is the value of this? I will say 0. Because second row and third row are identical. So value will be 0. I'm sure it's clear to everybody. Next. We can take common from a particular row or column. If you have to take common something, you can take common from either from a particular row or particular column, not from all elements together. You cannot take common. Meaning 2, 4, 6, 3, 1, 5, 7, 14, 21. Suppose. This I can reduce like this. See, from the first row, something can be common. From first row. Yes. 2 is there in the every element. Yes or no? So 2 I can take common. So this determinant will reduce to like this. Are you getting my point? Means at a one time, either one row or one column, something common is there, you can take. Something more I can take. What more I can take? 7 from the third row. Yes or no? So 7 from third row will come out. So 7 into 2 will become 14. And this will become 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 5, 1, 2, and then directly we can say determinant value 0. Why 0? First row and third row is same. Did you understand my point? Now imagine if you try to calculate from here, it will be the lengthy process, 21 into something, this into something. But determinant says ki you can minimize your calculation. I hope it's clear to all of you. Not only with the row, with the column also it can be. Fourth, if we multiply something to determinant, then it will multiply with one particular row or column. It's a reverse of this. Means here something I'm taking out. If you want to send something inside, it will go to any one of the particular row or any one of the particular column. Hello? Do you understand? For example, suppose somebody say K into A, B, C, D. I want to send K inside. Means I want to multiply K inside. So either I should multiply any particular row or any particular column. It's up to you. So I can write this one as this way also. KA, KB, and CAD. Other will be reversing. Or other way what I can write? I can write AB, KC, KD. Or otherwise what you can write? All are equal, all are same. Anyway, you can multiply with any column KA, KC, BD. Or you can multiply with any one of the second column also. All are same. All are same. AC, KB, KD. I hope everybody understood this. Can I go ahead? Abtab is answer, why would we want to increase our calculation? No, Abtab, it's not a key increase our calculation. Sometimes it will be some fraction will be there inside. Suppose somebody ask you to solve this determinant. Just simple, listen me carefully. He asked one down. They ask you 2 by 3, 7 by 6, 8 by 7, 4 by anything else, let's say 8. Now, directly, if we'll try to calculate this, what will happen? Calculation will become very dirty. Fraction is there. Understand my point? The best option is that, what you do, multiply something so that this should become, so here in the first row, I can multiply 6. And second row, I can multiply 56. So this will become integer. Calculation will be easy. These are very simple things I'm telling. But when the algebraic data and all is coming, it will be required to know. Yeah, I just give an example 4 by 8. Don't take it. Sir, why you wrote 4 by 8? Why not 1 by 2? Yes, I know 1 by 2 is correct. Just simply I was writing. I'm not checking calculation. So just know what I'm trying to tell you. If anything goes inside, it will go with any one particular row or any one particular column. If anything will come outside, it will come outside out of any particular row or any particular column. Inside, outside going, this is the procedure. Right? And the last part. Properties, so many properties there. Everything we are not going to learn here. Whatever requirement is there, that's only I'm telling you. Fifth. This is the slightly difficult to initial to understand, but try to. any particular row can be replaced by that row plus minus any other, or any particular column, C means column, can be replaced by that particular column plus minus other column. It will be slightly difficult to understand, but I will explain you, don't worry. Suppose first row I want to replace, I want to change. The first row I can write it as first row minus second row, or first row I can write first row plus second row or third row. Same rule for the column also. Let me explain by example, then only you'll understand fully. Suppose somebody asks you this value. Watch carefully, everybody. 1, 2, 2, 4. Don't calculate. I know it's a very simple to calculate. It's a very simple to calculate. But let's go other way. No, not this one. 1, 2 here also. And for time being, please forget this property. If 2 row or 2 column identical, it will be 0. Only one property I know. If all the element is 0 in a particular row, or all the element is 0 in particular column, the value of determinant will be 0. This is the only things I know. Just for time being, assume like that. Correct? I'm having one advantage. Any particular row I can replace by that row and plus minus any other row. Determinant value never change. So can I replace R1 first row by first row minus second row? Yes. R1 can be replaced by R1 minus R2. So what will become? This minus this 0. This minus this 0. And R2 will be as it is, because we did replacement of R1. Now I can say its value will be 0. Did not understand. Okay. I know all of you did not understand. Let me explain another. Let's take some dirty question. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do by normal procedure. What is the normal procedure, sir? Normal procedure says 3 into 6, 18, minus 5 into 4, 20. Answer should be minus 2. If I change this determinant, suppose I did R1 by R1 minus R2. What will become? Minus 2, like 3 minus 5. R1 is this, R2 is this. Just subtract element by element. So 3 minus 5, minus 2, 4 minus 6, minus 2, and 5, 6. Now calculate the value. Minus 2 into 6, minus 12, minus 2 into 5, minus 10. Minus plus value minus 2. See, same value is coming. Still have difficulty. Let's make it more clear. Watch it, everybody. 2, 3, 5. Uh, 4, 7, 10. 3, 1, 2. This determinant I want to calculate. Please stop writing and concentrate what I'm going to tell you. Up. Is there any particular row 0? No. Is there any particular column 0? No. Is the 2 row identical? No. 2 column identical? No. Means all the property what we know till now, it's not applicable. I want to get direct answer. But I don't want to do so much calculation. I don't want to do so much calculation. I don't want to do. if here I can make many zeros, think carefully, everybody. I will come back to this question. If I say 0, 0, 5, 2, 3, 4, 1, 5, 6, this calculation is very easy or not? First, you will take this 0. So 0 into anything will be 0. This 0, anything will be 0. So actually, this value will be 5 into tick, tick, 2, 1, 3, 5 or not? Speak out. Because this 0 into something will be just 0. Minus 0 into something will be 0. So why should I write unnecessary? Yes or no? So for solving determinant, one simple logic, as many as 0 you can bring on the first row. As many as 0 you can bring on the first row, you will be happy. Think carefully. If I say 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 7, 4, 5, 6, directly don't go. It will be painful. I can see I can make 2 zeros here. How? I will apply the rule R1 by R1 minus R2. So how this determinant will become? 0, 0, minus 2, and rest will be remain same. Have you understand? This value and this value are same. But here calculation will be very easy. Because 0 into something, 0, no need of writing. Minus 0 into something, 0, no need of writing. Sorry. So minus 2 into determinant of this gone, 1, 4, 2, 5. See how simple it becomes. Minus 2 into 5 minus 8, minus 3 to 6. Please confirm, all of you. Is it clear to everybody?
Yes,
Please,
sir.
everybody, please confirm. Whoever in the class, please confirm. Yes, Agnik, I'm coming back. Is this point clear? Now, if you come back to this question, I don't want to do direct calculation. I don't like that much. Who will do unnecessary? I want to make as many as 0 I can make. What should I do? Can you see something? First, I will take 2 common from the second row. 2 common from the second row. The first row as it is, 2, 3, 5. But second row 2, here 7 by 2, here 5, here 3, here 1, here 2. Everybody understood? With 2 common, no? So 2 left here, here 7 by 2 it will become, here 5 will become. Clear or not? Now something is right? Yes. Now if I subtract this will be, something will happen. I can do after this R1, I can replace R1 minus R2. So this will become 0. I'm happy. 3 minus 7 by 2 means 6 minus 7 means minus 1 by 2. 5 minus 5, 0. My wish become completed. So 0 into something, 0, no need of writing. Minus 1 by 2 into, wait, second one is the minus, we have to keep it. No? And this minus already there. Into this gone, this gone. 4 minus 15. So 1 by 2 into minus 13. So answer, sorry, minus 11. Minus 11 by 2. Don't think it just for the calculation we should know this property. This property is very important. Everyone clear about this? Ab now, these are the determinants calculation. I will be giving the worksheet today in your group, where a lot of determinant question will be there for practice. Don't worry. Okay. It's this much only. Some more properties are there, but I don't want to make you confused unnecessary at this point. So this is the what determinant. Now we are learning equation. Again, I'm saying. So all the fundamental required for the equation we understood. Now let's start solving the linear equation. First equation what we are going to study, that is the linear equation. Linear equation. Linear equation in one variable, no problem. One variable, no problem. First thing, any equation. Somebody asking till what time class? Class is, I think I already announced to all of you, class is till 1 o'clock. Every equation will have roots. Every equation will have roots. Roots. Or you can say zero of the equation. Or you can say solution of equation. Anything, whatever name you want to give, you can give. Yes, you can try NCERT questions of the determinant. Roots. Roots means what? Solution of the equation. Or zero of the equation. Generally, zero of equation we don't use much. It's a zero of polynomial we used to say. Mainly we'll use roots. Roots means the value of x which satisfy the equation. The value of x, value of variable, not x, variable, which satisfy the equation. Satisfy means what? Left side should become right side. That's all. Satisfy the equation. Understood my point? Roots mean if n degree polynomial equation will have how many roots? N degree polynomial equation will have how many roots? N degree polynomial will have how many roots? Will have n roots. Degree means what? The maximum power of variable. If I ask you 2x power 7 plus 3x square plus 2 equal to 0, how many roots of this equation? To identify degree. Degree means maximum power of variable. Maximum power of variable is what? 7. So it will have 7 roots. It will have 7 roots. Understood my point? Sagnik, I will share the PDF. Please use that. N degree polynomial equation will have always n roots. If n degree polynomial have more than n roots, is it possible? Is it possible that n degree equation means, like suppose I'm writing an equation to you, all of you, please watch carefully everybody. Suppose somebody say ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d equal to 0, having more than 3 roots. Having more than 3 roots. Is it possible? Think and tell everybody. Yes, it's possible. It's possible. But if it's having more than n roots, it will no more only equation, it will become identity. Remember identity I told you. If n degree polynomial have more than n roots, then it will be called as identity. See, small thing, you have to link it, you have to make this chain. Any n degree polynomial will have only n roots, but by chance they mention it's having more than one root, n roots. So it means it's no more equation only, it will become identity, because every equation is identity is nothing but equation only, which satisfy for everyone. Have you understand? Very recently, I don't know you heard about the name JEE or not. JEE Advanced one question was asked and people mark it's a wrong question. Exact data I don't remember, so I'll just create a copy of that question. They asked something like this: okay, a minus 3x cube plus b minus 2x square plus c minus 1x plus d equal to 0 having more than 3 roots, then find LCM of ABC. This was exactly the question I don't remember. I just frame it. And the maximum time when the people say come out of the examination, this is there was the printing mistake in a question. Because it was mentioned more than 3 roots. How is it possible that a cubic equation can have more than 3 roots? It is possible. Understand the logic, no? It's possible. Very much possible. More than 3 roots, it means 100% it's identity. And if it's identity, just now we learned, this should be, coefficient should be 0. A minus 3, 0. B minus 2, 0. C minus 1, 0. D must be 0. Yes or no? By this 0, this 0, this 0, to this automatically 0. So A become 3, B become 2. A is 3, B is 2, C is 1. What is the LCM of 3, 2, 1? That is the 6. It's an integer-based question was there. That's why they ask LCM. 6 is the answer. Finished. In fact, this question was the most easiest question in that paper. But problem is that one roots means in our mind fix is there. As a cubic equation means 3 roots. Yes, 3 roots. But if it by chance become more than 3 roots, it means 100% sure it will be identity. Of this question, if I have to make the question out of this, can I make a new question? Yes. If this equation having 2 roots, then find the value of A. If this equation having 2 roots, tell me, what is the value of A? If this equation having 2 roots, what is the value of A? Very simple question. Everybody, very simple. By 2 roots is there. The 100% it should be quadratic. Means this term should disappear. If this term should disappear, then 100% this should be 0. So A must be equal to 3. Finish. Are you getting my point? See, it will be painful. Initial stage, if you try to link everything, it will be painful. I'm sure. But believe me, it will work. So any n degree polynomial have more than n roots, then it will be called as identity. And if any polynomial equation are identity, the best way to put the condition, whatever variable is there, their coefficient put equal to 0. Constant automatically will come. That will convert as identity. Krishna Priya, what are you saying? Saying it has more than two. No, no, no. I'm not saying more than two roots. Have two roots, not more than two roots. I'm sorry. Have two roots, not more than two roots. Sorry. Have two roots. Then equal to. Clear to everybody? Next point. Roots may be real or imaginary. Means whatever I said that ki n degree polynomial having the n roots. So it's not necessary that all n roots will be real. It may be real, it may be imaginary. That is another segment part, ki what is the imaginary number, how to deal with that one. But it can be real also, can be imaginary also. Understand my point? So it's not necessary that all the roots will be real only. It may be real, it may be imaginary. We are talking only real case, so we are not going to talk those imaginary cases. Now, equation, generally in our mind is there ki equation means it's a having one variable. No, equation may have two variable, maybe have three variable. It depends on the question to question. So we are talking linear equation. Linear equation, how to represent? It's a very much 7th, 8th class. Ax plus b equal to 0. So what are the roots of this? Roots will be only single root, and that root, speak out. What is the root of this equation? What is the root of this? Somebody saying 1. How? I'm not asking number of root. I'm asking what is the root value? What is the root of equation? Root means what? The value of x. The x will be equal to what? Minus b by a. Yes or no? Minus b by a. Up. Everyone, please listen carefully and concentrate the point which I'm going to tell you at this point. This equation will become identity when it will be identity. What is the condition on A and B? Condition on A and B so that it should be identity. I hope all of you can tell here. Some people are still not giving answer. This will become identity when condition on A and B so that it should be identity. Yes, it will become identity if A and B equal to 0. Both are 0. Right? A should be 0. And if A is 0, B will be 0. Speak out. It's an identity when A equal to B equal to 0. If A equal to B equal to 0. Imagine if A equal to B equal to 0, what the root will become. 0 by 0. Root will become what? 0 by 0. It will become identity when a equal to b equal to 0. And if a equal to b equal to 0, root will become 0 by 0 or not. By chance, if I am assuming root, the root will become 0 by 0. So another logic we understood. If forcefully you will try to find the root of identity, it will be 0 by 0. Wherever you find root becomes 0 by 0, it means that that equation is no more equation, it's identity. 0 by 0 we'll discuss later. That is the indeterminate it's called as. Are you able to understand my point, what I'm trying to say to you? I'm telling you another way to check identity. Any equation will be called as the identity whenever root becomes 0 by 0. Whenever root becomes 0 by 0, that you can treat that equation will become the identity. All of you able to understand? 0 by 0. So, as a point mentioned, if we notice root is 0 by 0 of any equation, means that equation is identity. Means that equation will be identity. This is another way I'm telling to check the things. Exactly 0 by 0. It should not be 1 by 0 or 2 by 0. 0 by 0. So that equation will be identity. Right? So today what we discussed, it was just introduction about the something linear equation. We did not start solving linear equation 2 variable, 3 variable. As I told you, do not try to become master of mathematics in 1 class or 2 class. It will take time. As you can see, so many information is there. But the only beauty in mathematics, all the information are interlinked. One information linked with the other information linked with the other information. So all of you will get the login ID and password, where you can view the lecture. By chance you want to revise the lecture or any point, so all this lecture recorded will be available there. Test will be happen there itself. Worksheet will come on your WhatsApp group. That worksheet you have to solve and submit it. Right? So today onwards, your worksheet will get started. I'm trying to put at least 5 worksheets, small number of questions, not at a time 100 questions, 10 questions, 20 questions, 5 questions, 6 questions, like that. Small, so that you just find out half an hour time and do the worksheet. Half an hour out of 24 hours, half an hour, easily you can find it out. I know all of you are busy with the school. Those who are preparing for JEE, they may be busy for that. That's why half an hour. So that whole week you will be refreshed with the topic. So whenever I'm taking the next class, so it will not be blank, should not be there. The worksheet, like today worksheet, today has to be submitted. Tomorrow worksheet, tomorrow has to be submitted. Find it out, those things, and put up. Lecture note, immediately I will upload in your WhatsApp group. The same time it will be uploaded in your login page also. Login page information by evening it will come to everybody. Right? So thank you very much. We'll see you in the next class.